When it's all been said and done, there is just one thing that matters. Did I do my best to live for truth? Did I live my life for you? And when it's all been said and done, all my treasure will mean nothing. Only what I've done for love's reward will stand the test of time. Lord, your mercies are so great that you look beyond our weakness and find precious gold in miry clay, turning sinners into saints. So I will always sing your praise throughout earth and ever after. For you've shown me heaven's my true home. When it's all been said and done, you're my life when life is gone. So when it's all been said and done, there is just one thing that matters. Did I do my best to live for truth? Did I live my life for you? Lord, I'll live my life for you. I got a friend in Belfast, and his name is, I've got lots of friends in Belfast, but I've got one particular one. His name is Foy Vance, actually, Foy Vance. And Foy Vance is a sort of special person. He's a very gifted songwriter. He was the son of he is the son of a Pentecostal preacher. Unfortunately, his father died when he was young, and he's been on a journey, sort of, ever since. But he's a wonderful songwriter, and best of all, he's friends with a guy called Ed Sheeran. You see? Now, a few of you know who Ed Sheeran is. If you don't know who Ed Sheeran is, Ed Sheeran is just about the most accomplished and fated songwriter of the current day. And amongst many of the people that he's written songs for was a group of young boys called One Direction. He wrote a #1 hit for One Direction. And I like that, because basically what it means is, since I am friends with Foy Vance, then I therefore by association am friends with Ed Sheeran. And thus, also friends with One Direction. It's nice to be popular. But Foy has been on a journey, and we as Christians sometimes dream up all sorts of words to describe people who essentially are on a journey, right? Because they're not following the pattern and the path that we would like them to, and that's all right. But he brought out a new album, and I dutifully bought the album. And in the middle of this album is the song Guiding Light, with the chorus, when I need to get home, you're my guiding light, you're my guiding light. And I thought, I really love that, because essentially it's a cry of a prodigal, in a way. He's just saying, when I need to get home, I know who my light is. And I was on a plane not so long ago. I'm on a lot of planes this weather. And you know, you buy a book when you're on a plane. You know, at least you download one onto your, whatever it is, Kindle or something. But you get a book because you get bored on a plane. And you don't want to pay $30 to watch some old movie or something like that there, you see. So you get a book, and I have to confess, it wasn't a very sort of good book in a sense. It wasn't a religious book or a special book. It was just a piece of pulp fiction. But right in the middle of this story about a spy, which was very enjoyable, the guy said this in the book. He said, when you meet with the darkness, you can either curse the darkness or light a candle. And I like that. And right in the middle of this little pulp fiction book, God spoke to me. And I found myself saying, Lord, I want to be the person that lights the candle. You know, sometimes in the circumstances that we meet in life, we are more likely to curse the darkness. That's the truth, isn't it? I mean, I'm talking about myself, or you may all be incredibly good, holy people. But me, you know, when things go wrong, I go, well, thanks a lot. Here I am, knocking myself out here, you know, to try and sing to people, and this happens to me. And you know, and there's this complete non-Christian book writer, and in the midst of his little book, he reminds me that my job is to light a candle in the darkness, so that people will see. So anyway, I rang up Foy and said, can I sing your song? Can I put it in my album? And he said yes. Foy's on tour in America here. If you ever hear of him, he's on tour with a band called Need to Breathe, right? Christian band, right? Or a band with Christian members, as it were. So if you see it, you go and listen to him. He's a great guy. And this is the song. And actually, we can sing the chorus because it's dead simple. But I'll give you a wee bit of tuition. Is wide, but water runs on either side. My shadow in the fading light stretches out towards the night, and the sun is low, but I yet have still so far to go. My lonely heart is beating so, 'cause I'm tired of the wandering. There's a sign ahead, though I think it's the same one again. So I'm thinking about my only friend, so I'll find my way home. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. Try that. When I need to get home. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. And the air is cold. Yonder lies my sleeping soul. By all the branches broke like bone, for this weakened tree no longer holds. Oh, and the night is still, but I have not yet lost my will. on moving till I find my way home. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. When I need. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. Once more. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. So the thing is, you know, you have prodigals that you're thinking about, and you're saying, you know, what did I say something wrong? Did I say something? Just be a light in the darkness, right? Because in their hearts are those little lights that will show them the way home when the time comes. So we can be confident of that. We can be confident of that. Don't despair. I'm going to do this song. The trouble with going somewhere sort of 3 times in a row is that you sing some songs and you've done them before and people go, oh, I remember that one, yeah, I didn't like it, yeah, sort of, yeah, that sort of stuff. But I'm going to do this one anyway, just to keep ourselves within the realms of, you know, time, basically. Because I like the story, because it's about my wife. And if so, you haven't heard this story before, you'll love it. And if you have, I'm sorry. It's also the shortest song I've ever written in my life. And it has no religious content whatsoever. So if you've been dragged along here by a Christian, you'll be very happy indeed. A, it's short, and B, it's not religious. But there's a point to it. Anyway, my wife had a birthday, right? She did, with a 0 in it. See, work it out. Okay, it was something A. Right, but I'm not allowed to tell you which A it was, you see. But see, she kept saying things like this to me as it came up to the birthday. Don't be having a party on my birthday. Please don't organise any party for my birthday. I don't want a party on my birthday. I want my birthday to go past without any sort of a party or celebration. Do not be having a party on my birthday. Don't you dare throw a surprise party on my birthday. Here is the 11th commandment. Thou shalt not have a party on my birthday. Well, here's the thing, ladies. You keep saying something like that to a man, there's only one word he remembers. Party. So I had a party. I did. I had a great party because I brought in an ABBA tribute band and we had a Mamma Mia party. We did. Yes, thank you. And here's the thing, man. You know all the words to the ABBA songs. You do. You're sitting there saying, no, I don't, Robin. No, I wouldn't know any of those songs at all. See, but see, your wife drags you out onto the dance floor. You haven't danced for 15 years, if at all. And then up comes, if you're all alone, when the pretty birds have flown, honey, I'm still free.
Take a chance on
me. Come on, you know it. See? Anyway, we all do. Somebody should have written it as a worship song, I think. But anyway, my sons are of the digital age, you see. And they said, hey, Dad, don't you have lots of old photographs of Mum through the ages? Why, yes, I do. And don't you have one of those digital projector things which can project things onto a screen? I do, indeed I do. He said, well, Dad, have you collected up a series of photographs of Mum through the ages? Then we will digitize them. We'll turn it into a slideshow and we'll show it on a big screen, 15 foot wide and 12 foot high, in Mum's party room. And they did. And she loved it. I think she did. Actually, she never spoke about it ever since. But I'm assuming, because I did ask after about 3 weeks, I said, did you like the slideshow? And she said this. Now, think about that. I know that is an affirmative term. It is, man. Just see, next Saturday or tomorrow or whatever day it is, You say to your wife in the afternoon, my buddies want me to go and play golf, is that all right? And she'll go, hmm. And then you go, well, thanks very much, dude. That's good. Anyway, I was looking at these photographs. I had to collect them, and they were in shoe boxes and tin boxes, and they were actual real cardboard things with glossy fronts and pictures on them, not stuck on a computer somewhere that doesn't work anymore. They were real, you see. And I'm looking at them, and every so often there's a guy looking back at me. And I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me. And I'm looking at this photograph, and I can see in his eyes a passion for life, a race to run, a desire to serve, a beauty to protect, a family to raise. I could see all that, and he was up for it, you know. And it was me. And I was the guy in the photographs, right? And so I started thinking, as I looked at them, I said, I wonder if someone took my picture now, would I still have the same desire? Would I still look like I'm ready for it? Or would I have got to that sort of tired stage? You know that bit, you go, oh, I've done this for such a long time. You know, it's very hard now. It's very stressful. I mean, surely there's a young person who could come along and, you know, do this in my place. Well, here's the problem with that. The word retirement is not in the Bible at all. It's not. It is not there. You can look for it, it's not there. There only is one sort of sense of retirement in the Bible, and that's where you move from this life to the next. You see? So here's the reality. My race is not yet run, and your race is not yet run. So the reason why I do this little song is just to remind you and to say, if you're sort of sitting one night and you're bored and you're thinking, I wonder what I could do, how about dig out of all those old photographs and look at yourself and say to yourself, am I still up for this? Am I still running this race? Is there stuff that I promised God I would do that I've sort of forgotten about? Or is there stuff that He asked me to do that I didn't do? You know? Or have I set things down that I really should pick up again and get going? So that's why it's a little encouragement song, but it's short. It's called Old Photographs. Old photographs, I'm looking at scenes from our history. Who are those people? Where was that place? Is that really me? Well, I'm older, but no wiser, and you've lost a little weight. And are those angelic faces they who glare across our breakfast table? Old photographs, sweet memories, happy days gone by. I love them and I hate them, for the camera does not lie. No, the camera does not lie. And we'll start the second half, or we're well into the second half already. There you go. I'm going to introduce them by name, which is a major task for me, because I'm not very good at remembering people's names. You know? And so this will be good or bad, depending on how well you're on here. All right. So, playing drums is Ron, right? Big round of applause for Ron. Playing the bass guitar right beside him, keeping the rhythm going, is Paul. Right behind me, playing the lead guitar, is an Australian fella called John. So that's John. I'm not the only foreigner on the platform tonight, okay? And then over this side, playing a wonderful violin and playing it beautifully as well, is Laura. You know the thing about a violin, if you don't play it well, you know, hard to miss. So you can imagine how very talented this lady is. So there you go. And then you've already met and know very well, better than me, Ali, who's singing back and forth along with Linda. Right? And then finally over on the keyboards is David.